Hi guys, what's up beautiful people? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome, or rather welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, my good name is Mercy. In case you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to this channel, for subscribing, for commenting, and for always supporting me. I don't take it for granted. If you're new here, welcome to this channel. Kindly don't leave this channel without subscribing. Press on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video you get notified. So today I'm back again with another business idea. I want to plug you guys. Welcome to Business Elite, of course, with me. And I'm going to talk about this business that you want to start today and you don't know how to start today, or you don't know how to go about it, you don't know where to get these things, you don't know where to source these things. That's the business that I want to talk about today. And today's topic that you're going to discuss is about handbag business in Kenya. And by saying handbags business, it's about ladies handbags in Kenya, where to source them, where to you can buy from in Kenya or from outside Kenya, and all that. Okay, so welcome to today's topic. Kindly watch to the end, and I hope you gain something out of this video. Okay, so let's get into this video and we start with what you need to know when you want to sell handbags in Kenya. Okay, so number one thing that I want to talk about is that you can start this business with or with no money, that is with or with no capital, you understand, with or with no rent. Okay, with or with no rent or space, that is. And it's just a business that is very easy for you to start if you do it right, if you know where to source for these handbags, and if you know the trend, the handbags that the ladies need. If the ladies need those designer bags, the LV, the Gucci, the Prada, you name them, all of them, if you know where to get them. And of course, if you understand the style that is the design that is trending, the style that is trending, if it's a sling bag, if it's a tote bag, if it's the handbag for a big bag that can accommodate a laptop, if it's those handbags for our moms back at Ushago, if it's just a small like pouch bag, you understand, all those kind of bags, if you know where to get them, you can start this business today. By actually saying that you don't need capital for you to start, you can do this business as a drop shipper. You can source this business from maybe Isili or Kamukunji or so many shops in town that you can be a drop shipper. You liaise with that person who's selling those handbags, and then you post your handbag, all your handbags, in your social media accounts and on your WhatsApp, and you'll get customers from there. And when you get a customer, you go to that shop, you take the bag, you take the bag, and then you sell it, and then you get your profit. Okay, you can be a drop shipper in that. Or also you can be a person who wants to have this bag and you want to sell in bulk. You can be a person who will maybe you import this bag. You can import these bags from China, you can import these bags from Uganda, and also you can import these bags from Tanzania. Okay, so there are different ways of getting these bags. I think how you import things from Alibaba, I've handled that in my video that I did back last year. I explained to you guys how you're supposed to buy things from Alibaba and how you're supposed to get things from China to Kenya. I said that in detail. If you have not watched that video, kindly go to all my videos and you'll find that video, and I hope it will be helpful for you to be able to source those handbags. For Tanzania and for Uganda, for here you need to understand, because you are dealing with East Africa, you need to check the algorithms. Okay, if a person who is selling these bags in Uganda and a person selling these bags in Tanzania and a person selling these bags in Kenya at a wholesale price, are they charging the same price? Okay, that is if you include the importation fee. Okay, so if maybe you're buying this handbag at a price of 500 Kenyan shillings, that is in Ugandan money, and you come to Kenya, when you include the transport and all that, maybe it comes to around 600, and then you come to Kenya and that person is selling 600 Kenyan shillings for that one bag. You see, it's kind of the same. So you need to know if buying bags in Kenya and Uganda and Tanzania, is it ranging at the same price, ama in those countries is it cheaper? You understand? Because I understand maybe the value, the Kenyan shilling is more higher than the Uganda money, okay? So the exchange rate maybe you might find the bags in Uganda, maybe they are a little bit cheaper compared to Kenya, but you need to check the prices and you balance the prices, okay? So you need to know how much does it cost in Uganda in Kenyan money, you understand? And then you come to Kenya, how much does it cost here, okay? So that's all about importation. About China, go watch my video and you will know how to source and import those handbags from China. And then from the East African countries, you need to compare the prices. About sourcing from Uganda, about maybe a supplier or something like that, I'm not sure about that. I cannot give you exact details about that, but I'll do my research and then I'll come back here, guys, and advise you accordingly on how you're supposed to ship the bags from Uganda or Tanzania, okay? So, and then another thing that you need to know when sourcing for these bags, if you've decided to import from this outside country, maybe it's China, maybe it's Uganda or Tanzania, you need to liaise with very genuine suppliers. At least when you go to Alibaba, you will have the trade of assurance thing, that you assured that your money is not going to like you're not going to be scammed. At least for Alibaba, you're protected by that, by the trade assurance. So when it comes to East African countries, you need to have that one supplier who is genuine and who is going to give you something good. And of course you look at the quality that you are bringing in. Usiku unaleta quality tu ingine like that people don't like, and of course when you bring bad quality, you are going to sell it at a very low price, so the profits are going to go down. So you look for something that has very good materials and all that. And of course, kama like the East African countries is not so far, so you can rely with that good supplier who is going to send you the real photos of the handbags that are available for you to have nice materials, you understand? Nice handbags, because don't be scammed when buying those handbags, okay? Yeah, so liaise with the supplier, have good supply. And also when you go to Alibaba, if you want to source from Alibaba, take your time. There's no hurry in sourcing. If you want to get something nice, take your time when you want to source all these things in Alibaba. Don't be in a hurry, because when you'll be in a hurry, you're not going to get those good things that you needed. Ukifanya vitu zako haraka ndio upate those things, maybe you're not going to get some things that are not good, you understand? So be very patient. And of course, something good with Alibaba, when they see that you are looking for something, you're searching for something in the search bar, they are going to bring those products to you regularly. So you will see so many different suppliers here and there. You compare the prices, you compare maybe the material and all that, and eventually you'll be finding something nice. That's about sourcing outside Kenya. Number 2 thing that I'm going to talk about is that you don't need the rent. Of course, if you are a drop shipper, you don't need rent for this, okay? Another thing, if you want to start a handbag business, this is my own policy in business that I usually say, if you want to start this business and you feel like you have only one product that you are going to sell, that one product is not going to make enough money for you to pay the rent. You understand? Because you have those handbags, maybe you are getting a profit of maybe, let's say, 30,000 Kenyan shillings per month. You don't have enough money or enough funds to be able to rent that shop when you're selling one product. If you're selling handbags only, let me tell you and let me assure you, if you only have one product in your shop na hiyo bado ndo inakulipia rent, hapo hakuna kazi yenye unafanya. Understand? You need to have variety. Maybe you have handbags and you have a small cosmetics there, maybe you have shoes, something like that, different things that are bringing income to you. You understand? So you cannot just have that one product for you to start renting a space or renting a shop, because itakuwa unaenda at a loss, because mind you, maybe umetafuta that shop, you're paying around 10,000 to 15,000 Kenyan shillings. So if you're making 30 from the maximum of 30 Kenyan shillings profit in a month, unaona hapo hakuna kitu yenye unajibakishia. So you need to have some other source of income. Maybe you have other products that you're selling. Maybe you have a cosmetic, some shoes, things that are going hand in hand with handbags. You understand? If it's shoes, if it's a cosmetic, then handbags, and maybe clothes. That's a very nice mixture of things and products. Ndio zinaweza kukuletea hii na kuletea hii, the other one is bringing this, and then when you bring them together, they're giving you enough profit and you will be able to rent that shop. Another thing, if you don't have a shop, you can just have a space in your house. Nowadays, I don't know if you have got to TikTok, you're finding those ladies that are selling handbags. They have gone to carpenters and they have a very beautiful shelves. Anakutengelezea a shelf that is moving from one wall to another wall. You understand? And then you display your handbags there. You'll be selling from home, and also obviously the clients, they are going to pay for their delivery fee. You understand? Something like that, because here you have your house, maybe you have like a small tiny space in your home, and you go to your carpenter, unamwambia kutengenezea that shelf that you'll be displaying your handbags. Okay, that's a big way, or a very good way of saving money. Maybe you decide even you move to that 2-bedroom house, if you live in a 1-bedroom house, and then the 2-bedroom house, the other bedroom, you make it as your own office. You understand? And then you'll be selling from that point. That's a very good idea for you to start and have an office. You'll be selling from that point. If someone wants to maybe pick up their bag in town, maybe you can now rent a shelf that you'll be paying maybe 1,500 or 2,000 per month. That's kind of economical. You understand? So because renting a space or renting like a shop, it's more expensive than having a shelf. So if someone want to pick that handbag in town, maybe you can be taking your handbags for those people who want to pick them from town. You have a pickup point in town, and then they'll be coming picking up their belongings from there. So yeah, go to TikTok, you'll find those so many ladies, they are doing that nowadays. And of course, a handbag business, it's a business that is doing so well. The profit margins are so good if you do them right. It's a very nice business idea. If you be able to import, it's okay. Ukikuwa kwanza mtu mwenye anaweza kuimport those handbags, you'll be getting a lot, because it's a business that is doing well. Wewe tu una understand what does ladies like, wanawake wanapenda nini, all the designers unazileta, and of course you set your prices according to how you have bought. Maybe the sling bag at 1,500 Kenyan shillings, the tote bags at 1,800 Kenyan shillings, like that. and it's a business that is going to give you good profit. If you're a drop shipper, there are so many shops in town, in Nairobi town, okay? There's so many shops in Easily that you can liaise with those sellers, and they will be giving you that one handbag for you to go and resell it again. So handbag business is a very good business that is doing so well. You go to Kamukunji, you go to Easily, it's a business that is doing so well. So today I didn't have much to say. I just needed to give you some small details about the handbag business, and I hope you can start today. And if you wish to start that business, if it's a handbag business, if it's a shoe business, if it's a cosmetic business, I wish you all the best. All those business ideas, I've talked about them in my videos, okay? So until next time, bye.